Yeah, I think it was just that Phasmophobia is like such a heavy resource game that, and because it's probably because it's multiplayer too, this model was having a hard time. I can see it's like struggling a little bit, but not nearly as much. Oh, Ebenezer Scrooge is back. Good morning. I've hired you before, so I expect a discount for a returning client. My ex-fiance introduced some costly changes and left me to deal with them. There's a lot of useless junk laying around, such as extra tableware. Make sure to sell the lamps. There's no need to pay for electricity. Candles will do. Same goes for heating. Radiators only generate extra cost. Remember, I won't pay for anything I haven't approved. On your way out to get rid of that old Christmas tree my nephew found who knows where. Yeah, I've got a couple of ones. Um, I mean, I can make most of them. I can make any kind of and have a BRB one. Boop. Yeah, they came in a pack, so you can kind of customize them just to whatever style you want. Oh, it's on this side. Sell TV stand. That. Ooh. That. That. This guy's really like gonna just go ham on. It's like, man, sell everything. I don't need any of this stuff. Lights? Never heard of them. Oh, apparently we're not selling his piano though. Yeah, Scrooge came back. He's mad at us. Cup of the night. Oh, we can't sell his thing here, but we can sell his armchairs. His couches, we can sell those. We got some plants to sell. Oh, why would you sell perfectly good furniture that, whatever. Oh, I forgot to change from just chatting. Nobody panic. We're gonna give a little color to his house. Or at least some vibrancy, like, or at least some, oh god, no, not that one though. I'm giving him a pink couch. R.I.P. This man's not gonna like me. Yeah. Actually, I kind of hate that pink couch. Privacy. Let's go at least with the blue. No, even that's ugly. Ugh. Let's go with this one. Oh, there's a lot to do in this house, I betcha. Well, what does he want me to smell? Smell. That. This? Oh, man. Fickum container. What the heck is that? This? No. Not his tea. Sell the other ones, just not the tea. Oh. Narrow wooden cabinet. This? No? Light colored chair. Oh, he just needs one chair. That one. Balls chandelier. Balls. Oh, I forgot that there's like a ton of stuff that you can accidentally press on here. This needs to move. It's just a mini fridge. Jeez. How is this any less expensive than having the light? Alright, now we go upstairs. Upstairs! Bump, bump. Man hates electricity. Got it. And plants. Semicircle scones. Where's another one? Oh, up here. Actually, let's clean first. Round armchair. Poof, poof, poof. This man hates plants. Chandelier in the dark and some candles. I still don't know what this is supposed to... Wow, that's smashed. Unjolly, yeah. That sounds about right. Oh, I guess this needs to move over here. Good enough. I'm leaving all this man's lights on. Hey. He's back. It's me again. uh, I know it's Christmas, but maybe you have a moment to spare. I'll pay any price. See, I let my house become rather bare, but my miserly attitude is now over, and I invited all these people who have nowhere else to go. I tried to decorate and renovate on my own, but time is short, and I want everyone to feel the Christmas spirit. After the work is done, please stay for dinner. We'll dust off the old piano, and hope I remember how to play. This guy. Bruh. What is this? Get out of here. Oh, this is interesting. Oh. Got an ad break coming up here in a second. Eh, I stuck. Where's the, like, 90, like, the 2% that I'm somehow missing? Is there just, like, a window that I'm not seeing? No. I wouldn't be surprised either. Okay, well, we'll figure it out. Plunk. Someday I'm gonna get, like, a capture card that I can use for the Switch, so I can play, like, Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town. It's like the one that people hate the most, but it's like one of my favorite Story of Seasons games. I realized I was talking and then we were still in the ad break, so that was good. Um, I was just saying, I would like to. Oh, this is where the dirt is. Get over here, you. Shoo. Um, I was saying I would like to get a good capture card so that I can stream from my Switch. so that I can do Story of Seasons Pioneers of Olive Town. It's like one of my favorite ones, and I know a lot of people don't like it, but it's like easily one of my favorite ones. um, Story of Seasons Pioneers of Olive Town. It's a Switch game, so I would have to have like a capture card that can handle Switch games. So I'd really like to get that eventually so that I can make that maybe like a sub goal or something like that. No, but the problem is it's got a very different vibe than other like Harvest Moon and Story of Seasons games. So my top games from that kind of family of games, because it's some are kind of Harvest Moon and some are kind of Story of Seasons, exclusively Harvest Moons, and there was a whole backstory behind it, and it was, yeah. So um my top games that I like the most are Story of Seasons Pioneers of Olive Town, Animal Parade, so Harvest Moon Animal Parade, and Harvest Moon Tree of Tranquility. Now, Tree of Tranquility and Animal Parade take. Animal Parade? One of them takes place with the same characters that you have in the other. It's just a different town. Yeah, Tree of Tranquility and Animal Parade, I think, have the same characters, but in a different town. Trying to figure out what paint color in here. I mean, this guy's taste hasn't gotten any better. I mean, he's got like this off-white wall, and then he's got this like piney floor, and it just looks so minimal. Oh, hold on. I know what they want me to do with this, but I'm actually going to do it a little differently. I have enough money to buy that again. Because I kind of like it like that. Do I have like any... What? Oh, I guess it's too short under here? I tried a new recipe today. And it was a Brussels sprouts recipe. And I hate Brussels sprouts. Tiny little mutant cabbages. Don't like them. But it's actually like really good. It was like I cut them small, and then I put them in olive oil and a little bit of honey and some salt and pepper and garlic powder, and then I tossed them, and then I put them in the air fryer and I air fried them until they were crunchy, and they were really good. And like I'm definitely not um, like a Brussels sprouts person. Not by any means. But yeah, surprisingly good. Can't even hate on them. That's all good. I'm probably only going to do this one house and I'll get off for the night. This was kind of just a stress test for the model, so, because it's still pretty late. And it's also literally it's only Thursday, so maybe I'll stay up. Or do an earlier stream tomorrow. It's hard to say. Actually, I kind of hate these. Yeah, I'm hoping that I'm hoping that I'll be able to use this one more. I'd like to figure out what's going on with the. Now you can see when I'm like kind of shifting my position to in front of the computer, um, like because this I just stood up and then like I sat back down there, so and like I got closer to the monitor and further away from the monitor, so. I just have to see if there's something I can do to get it run a little bit smoother on my system. Bells. I appreciate this grid. It's really helpful. Oh, that's too low. Okay. Is there a rug that it wants me to use? No. I think that I'm going to end up doing just a little bit more in terms of like chairs and stuff, because it feels weird to just... There we go. It feels weird not to have them on the thing there. Thankfully, the air fryer did the majority of it. Knives go on this side, right? They do now. I mean, there's technically like a proper etiquette way to do it. I just don't remember. Yeah, I think it's like fork and knife on one side, and then your excuse me, your spoons. Yeah, like I think it's your spoons go on one side and they go from smallest to biggest, and then your knife and fork go on the other side, something like that. Although I think the knife is supposed to be on the outside. I just remember spoons you're supposed to have like biggest to smallest because that's the order you eat with them in. So like your biggest one is supposed to be your soup spoon, and your smallest one is supposed to be like for a dessert spoon, and then your middle sized one is obviously supposed to be like your daily or your entree spoon. The problem is I have that spicy brain, and my spicy brain says that if I eat soup with a big spoon, the world will end. True story. I was obsessed with like Princess Life when I was a kid, so um And like I remember very strongly the episode of Sailor Moon where she like has to go to finishing school to become a princess. Um, but it turns out that the Negaverse is actually there, and they're stealing people's energy, and they're using it as a front to try to like trick out Sailor Moon because she's like this obviously amazing princess, and they find out that nope, she's just a crybaby. Actually, I don't even think they figure her out at that point. I think they mistake somebody else for her. Because they're like, there's no way that this crybaby is Sailor Moon. That's not possible. So, joke's on them. Me wondering why I can't place the chair. Silly me, it's because I'm standing in the spot that I'm trying to place it. Um, okay, so my opinion on Sailor Moon is this. Um, Crystal probably is fine. They probably did a good job on it, but I can't get past how bad the animation is. And if you can find it, try to watch, like, if you're gonna watch a dub, watch the old DIC dubs, like the DIC dubs, because they are substantially better than the newer ones. I know people are gonna like shame me for that. They're super censored, like they're very heavily censored because they were marketed towards like 8-year-olds in the 90s. Um, but if you're gonna watch it in English, like the DIC dubs, they were original dubs. I personally think they did a better job on them, but maybe that's just my like 35-year-old nostalgia happening. But yeah, I'm sure Crystal's great, but I just, like I said, I can't get past the animation style. It's like lazy animation because half of it's like computer generated now, whereas before it was done with cell shading and like hand drawn pictures, and they took the time to do each one like really carefully, so you could see that there was more effort put into it. It had more personality, and now like the Sailor Moon Crystal has that generic anime look to it. So it's not even AI. It's like, well, I also hate AI because I'm an artist. So I mean, yeah, but like it wasn't even like AI issues. It was more like that CG, but not CG. But you could tell they used like a model to model things on, and it was weird. And it looks like every other anime that's out there, which I mean takes away half of its personality. There's like some that are really good. Like I really enjoy Delicious in Dungeon. Like Dungeon Mesh is pretty good. Um it's tricky, right? Because like unfortunately a lot of it's going to play off the same like tropes that it used, or like that, like, so for example, I mean this is going to be a really bad example, but isekai stuff is so popular and it was great when it was a new concept, and now it's not. So unfortunately, because it's not a new concept anymore, it's just kind of overdone because the story doesn't change. And that's just my hot take on it, is like it's it's really hard to get into something when it's literally the same as everything else that's out there. um it doesn't take any risks. They're like, oh, we have this one formula and we're going to keep doing this exact formula, and that's it. Why couldn't we have gone with a wall mounted TV? Or why do we even need a TV in here at all? You know what? It's going here. The kids can sit over here. Well, that's exactly what it feels like. I think you're 100% correct. It feels like they're running out of ideas, or they're too scared to take the risks that they need to have something like really catch on again. Because the problem is they make things to be trends. They don't make things to be like a long-lasting fandom anymore. They just gotta hop on to the next one, hop on to the next one, hop on to the next one, and then by the time you've cycled through everything, you're just like, oh great, now what? I actually think I'm probably gonna hop off early tonight. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to finish this one maybe tomorrow night. My back has been like really acting up all day, so let's see if there's somebody online right now to raid from my peoples. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Ooh, okay. Well, this one was really good last night. Hold on. We're gonna go raid one G-Man. Alright, thank you for hanging out with me while I stress tested and played Phasmophobia for the first time and I got murdered only one time. Yeah! So I'm gonna go lay on a heating pad and we're gonna raid. So hang tight. It's a gator raid. Here we go, here we go, here we go!